So now in this video, I want to talk about healing, and I want to mention some of the signs that you will see that will tell you that actually you are over this narcissist, okay? The journey of healing, I will say it the way it is, like I've told you, is not an easy journey. You have to do the work, you have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, then the work will not start, okay? So something has got to start for you to be able to get somewhere. If you do not start, you cannot get somewhere. And it takes time, okay? We heal differently. I might heal in 1 week, somebody healed in 2 months, somebody healed in 6 months. Well, I don't know anybody who was healed in 1 week, but I just wanted to tell you that we heal differently when it comes to this kind of abuse, because this kind of abuse goes very deep in the brain. And now you're healing and getting it out of your subconscious, okay? So getting something out of your subconscious is a lot of work, okay? You may go to therapy, you may go to a counselor, you may go to some, I don't know, whatever sessions, classes, coaching, doesn't matter. You're trying to get this thing out of your subconscious so that now you can get back to your authentic self, okay? So empaths, there will come a time, having walked that journey, I know that there's going to come a time when you will finally say, okay, I've done the work, okay? I've healed. You understand? You will feel it within your spirit, okay? You will feel it physically, you feel it spiritually, you feel it emotionally. It will also manifest financially, because the finances will start to move, to shift as well as you get away from toxic people. You understand? Now, if you're the person who has been doing the work on yourself, okay, after abuse, you have been healing, there will come a time when, from the depth of your heart, you have forgiven the narcissist. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not believe in my entire experience that I'll wake up one day and I'll have the heart to forgive that person. I did not know that I could do this. I can tell you this from experience, and I know sometimes I've been doing these videos and people have been coming around, oh, I cannot forgive them, you know, those people, oh, they are horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been there. I've seen all those things you're talking about. I've been there. I've walked that journey, okay? I even did a whole video on forgiveness. If you're a person who comes to that moment in your entire life, and I know this is not something what the healers want to hear, okay? The people, survivors who are just getting out, they don't want to hear this. But if you're a person who has been doing the work, and you come to that sense in your heart, you feel that you've released, you've healed, and you've forgiven them. You're not forgiving them to bring them back, okay? To go around them there because you've forgiven them and you want to go and give them a hug. No, it's not like that. You have forgiven them, you've released them, you've let them go, okay? And when I'm talking about forgiving, I'm talking about the real forgiving. You are forgiving those people from the bottom of your heart. There is nothing you want to do for them. You are not seeking any revenge. You are not seeking any problems. You're not taking them to court. Nothing. You have forgiven them. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever come to that conclusion and to that state in your life, you have got to know that you've done a lot of work on yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, you should celebrate. If you come to that point where you have really, from the depth of your heart, forgiven that narcissist, you should open a bottle of champagne. You have won. You have won. You have come to the end of this journey. You have won. That is one of the first things that you'll experience when you're over the narcissist, okay? And the second one, what will usually be the one that many people will also experience, that have gone through abuse and have been on this healing journey for a while. So you will stop to get triggered, okay? So you will feel that you realize finally that you are no longer triggered. Remember back in the days when the narcissist used to come around and say some things to you, tell you one or two things, and you used to feel very bad, you used to cry, you used to scream, you used to feel emotional, you used to be, all those kind of things. The triggers are gone. If the triggers are gone, ladies and gentlemen, you should open a bottle of champagne. You have won. So when the triggers go, when the triggers finally go, it means that you have started healing your soul, okay? So it's like, even you come around them or they come around you, vice versa. You can still talk with them, make a conversation, a meaningful conversation with them. But whatever they say or whatever they do doesn't trigger you, okay? So they can sometimes try to push your buttons a little bit. Just like the old, the same old days, how they used to do it back in the days. And they can sometimes try to push your buttons. But this time it's not working. So it's the reason as to why you see a lot of times these narcissists, they don't want to bother themselves with a healed empath, because they know that there is nothing they can do to get to your skin, to get inside your skin. You know what I mean? To get under your skin. There is nothing they can do that can trigger you. Everything you see is like, it's an ordinary conversation. It's not like they are saying something. When you know that they're trying to trigger you, of course you can take the action, the proportionate action towards them. You will know what to say and you will know what to do in that situation, but the triggers are gone. That is the second one. The triggers are gone. You are no longer triggered. Whatever they say, it doesn't shake you. Any messages you're getting, the calls you're getting, that they don't trigger you. Nothing triggers you. The other one, which is also very important, sign that you are over the narcissist, is when you no longer have any emotional connection with them. You do not have any emotional connection with them. Do you remember those days back in the days when you used to be obsessed about sleeping with the narcissist? Most of the times you was obsessed with their sex and everything. You always wanted to sleep with them, however horrible they were. They were using the sex as a tool to get you, to keep you hooked. Did you know, actually, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that there are some people who are living narcissists, and those people, they only go back to the narcissist because of the sex? Did you know that there are some people who break away from narcissists and they revisit those narcissists just to have sex with them? Did you know that? They have been gone, but the person just goes back. They want to sleep with the narcissist, that toxic person, that demon. So this time the emotion is gone, okay? You can look at them, you will see them, and you don't feel anything for them. You don't even feel the slightest emotion when you're around them, okay? And sometimes even when you're around them, you can feel like they are so disgusting. You don't want to be like, not in the way that you hate them. Guys, you have to understand always when I'm saying these things, I'm just teaching you things. But it's not the way that you hate them, okay? But you are no longer emotionally connected or feeling for them. So when you're looking at them, it's like you're looking at them like ordinary, like any other people, any other human being. It's like you're not seeing them in a different way. You know that they were your exes. You used to date them back in the days, but at the same time, this emotional connection is broken, okay? The emotional bond is broken. And you no longer have any slightest feeling. Even sometimes when they touch you, they disgust you. If they come around and put their hands on you or whatever, they want to touch you, whatever to seduce you, sometimes you can even get disgusted because you don't want them to touch you. You know what I mean? Another way that you will know that you are over those individuals, which is maybe the fourth one, is when you are no longer watching narcissistic videos. If you come to that sense, that point where you are no longer watching narcissistic videos, then you had best believe you're over them. So you're no longer going on YouTube checking what the narcissists do and what they do. So the people are usually trying to watch these videos. So these videos basically we do them for the people that are getting out of abuse, okay? So they're just getting out, they are trying to find answers and everything. But as you heal, as you continue your healing journey and you started healing and everything is okay, you're feeling better emotionally, you stop to watch these videos. You're not even interested. Even sometimes you may start unsubscribing from these channels. Because, it's like at that point, you know that you're going in a different direction and you're no longer so much interested in that content. You may every now and then, here and there, pop in and watch a couple of, watch one of them or two. But you're not so much interested in those videos because you are really healed. So you're no longer watching those narcissistic videos. Even sometimes you have unsubscribed from a lot of them and you're now watching something different, okay? Depending on where you're at your journey. You know what I mean? So, if you are a person I'm talking about, I've mentioned about to you 4 of the signs, the most common ones. There can be other ones, so many of them. But I want to make this one a very short video, and I've given you 4 signs that you are over the narcissist. If any of them resonates with you, let us know in the comment section below. You guys know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Desmo signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.